Welcome to the Trading Empire CR7. In this video, we are breaking down what and when do we really trade the forex market. What are the terms to pay attention on with the name of making profit in the forex market? That sounds amazing, guys. Subscribe on the channel, like the video, leave the comment below, and I will see you in the few minutes on today's lesson. Okay, welcome back to the Trading Empire CR7. So, what is the forex market? The forex market is an exchange of one currency to another currency. You sell one currency and you buy another currency. Let's say, for example, we have US dollar, Japanese yen. Let's give you an example from the US dollar versus Japanese yen. When you go to USA, you have to exchange by selling the yens to buy the US dollar in order to make the transaction in USA. So now the forex market is the largest market in the world, where around $7 trillion are traded a day, which is bigger than the stock market and even other financial market. So then now we need to know, what do we trade in the forex market? You sell one currency and you buy another currency. In the forex market, we cannot sell or buy one currency alone. So we sell and buy what we call a currency pair. So a currency pair is the quotation of different currencies with the value of one currency is being quoted against another. So here we have some examples. This is the pound versus the dollar. The exchange rate between two currencies is called the currency pair. So now the pound versus the dollar rate will be 1.2605. So we have a currency pair now. We have two currencies combined together, where the first currency is called a base currency and the second currency is called the co-currency. Then now we have an example here where the euro versus the dollar. The euro is the base currency and the US dollar is the co-currency. Base currency determines buy and the co-currency determines sell. So when we see the market is moving up, we talk about in our next lessons, that's where the buyers are dominating the market. That's where the base currency is stronger than the co-currency. And the co-currency determines sell, where the US dollar this time will be driving the market to move down, where the sellers will be dominating the market. We have an example here also. Again, the pound versus the dollar rate is 1.2605, means 1 pound will be equal to a 1.26,500 US dollar, which means that the base currency will be bigger to the co-currency, where we sell the co-currency and we buy the base currency. Then now we know what we trade in the forex market. When do we trade the forex market? The market is open 24 hours and 5 days a week. So which means that during the weekend, we are not trading. The currency pairs are not open. But also remember, as we are studying forex trading, we have an opportunity also to even involve in the other financial market, like cryptocurrencies, where you have an opportunity to even trade the cryptocurrencies during the weekend. But from the forex market is closed during the weekend. So in the forex market also, we trade into sessions. It will depend on how the activities are open around the world. So we have different sessions. We have 3 or 4 sessions here. We have the Sydney session and Tokyo session. It's in general, the 2 sessions are Asian session, which means the activities and banks will be open in Asia. This time they will be at a day where everyone is involved in the market. So now the participants from Asia, they will be in the market. From the London session this time, the participants from European countries, the activity will be open during the London session. And even from Africa, the participant will be in the market, which gives an opportunity for the London session to be with the high volume than the Asian session. The Asian session volume is so slow and the London session is higher than the Asian session. So moving to New York session, which is the highest volume than the London session and even Asian session. So the activities around the countries in the American continent, they will be open, where the participants from USA, they will be in the market. From Europe also, the market will be still open, where the participants also are in the market, and even in Africa. That's why New York session has a very high volume compared to other session. So let me just go back and talk about the Sydney or Asian session. So from Asian session will be closed when the London session is open. So which means that the London session will be having some participants from Asia and even from the Africa. That's why the volume will be high, because the participants are from different continents are involved in the market, except on the side of America. So now this session's volume will be higher than the Asian session. So then now from the New York session, the participants from America, Africa, and even European countries, they will be in the market, where we get a very high volume in the market. That's why New York session is super high in the volume. So you can see around the world these sessions. We have New York session around America, and we have this session around European countries, and we have another session from Tokyo and even Sydney. That is a part of Asian countries. In the forex market, we have said that we trade what we call the currency pairs. So the combination of the currency pairs, they are common 8 currencies in the forex market. These are the first big currencies that are traded most in the forex market. So we have a US dollar, euro, we have pound, we have Japanese yen, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, Swiss franc, and New Zealand dollar. So the US dollar is the most traded currency in the forex market. The reason why: the US economy is the largest in the world. The US dollar is the reserve currency in different countries around the world. And again, the US dollar has the largest and most liquidity financial market in the world. So as long as we're in the forex market, we need to know some terms that we use in the forex market. These terms are also used in other financial markets. Okay, let's now start from the bullish, bearish, long, and short, where bullish means buy or long. That's where the buyers are dominating the market. That's where the market will be moving up. So also, we have bearish on the side of the sellers, or short, where the market is driving down, where the sellers are dominating the market. And also in the forex market and even other financial market, we have what we call bid, ask, and spread. I will explain this by giving an example. Let's say we have someone by the name of Mark. So Mark has a store of the cameras, is selling the cameras. And then we have the customer who is called Joseph. Joseph is looking for a camera and reaches to Mark. Mark say, okay, so you need this camera? Yes. So then Mark say that this camera is about $30,000. So then Joseph is say, okay, so that's so expensive, so I will give you $20. So the ask price is from Mark and the bid price is from Joseph. So the difference between $30,000 and $20,000 is going to be $10,000. So that difference, that's what we call a spread, and that's how brokers makes money in the market. What is a leverage in the forex market? The leverage is an adding power on your existing amount of the capital on your trading account. This is an adding power to give you an opportunity to be controlling high amount of the money than the one that you deposit to trade. So this is an ability to control a large amount of using none or very little of your own money and borrowing the rest. So you borrow the number to add on your account so that you are going to be controlling a big capital even if you have a small capital. So let's say someone here have, and even we have different examples of leverage. So you can check on your personal area in your brokerage so that you can choose your leverage compared to your account. So now we have 1 to 10, 1 to 50, and 1 to 100, and even others. So we can give you an example from here. If you have a capital of $1,000, then now you are choosing to use leverage of 1.100. This time you are controlling $100,000 on your capital. Okay guys, thank you so watching for today's lesson. Until next time, take care and be safe.